Well, we love it when goodness is cooking in the local On2 kitchen. Nōssi College of Art and Design is a school with hands-on programs that get their graduates ready for the workforce.
Yes, it's awesome. Today we are talking with their culinary arts program and making delicious soup too. It's soup season, baby.
Yes.
We are here with culinary instructor Zach. Chef Zach, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's start out with what sets this program apart from others.
All right, so they get the same start when they come out. We teach them how to slice and dice all the fundamentals of sauces, soups, vegetables, and proteins. But by the time they get to their 5th semester, they're doing molecular gastronomy. We're doing Michelin star 5- and 6-course recipes, very advanced stuff just within that 2-year program. And then we're very active with the Nashville hospitality community, the Nashville Farmers Market, Nashville Food and Wine Festival, and Nashville Iron Fork. They're getting a lot of notable Nashville restaurants and chefs that the students are getting to work with, and tons of them get job offers from those notoriable kind of restaurants here in Nashville.
That's so cool.
So that's a big relationship with Nōssi in the community.
Yeah. That's incredible. And you're going to demonstrate for us firsthand kind of what they're learning. We're making a potato and poblano soup here.
Yeah, so like you said, it is soup season. Finally, it's mid-January. The temperatures are finally starting to come down. And so you're probably seeing like an influx of leeks and stuff at your grocery store. Lots of people are using leeks in their soup. And so I'm going to walk through this soup. But one thing we teach them, or really 2 things we teach them, how to follow a standardized recipe, but also all the variants of that recipe. You can make that recipe a million different ways, but the same recipe, right?
Okay.
And so for this poblano soup, we would start most of our soups with celery, carrot, and onions, which we call our mirepoix, but I'm going to replace our onions with leeks instead. It's going to kind of elevate that. So I'd get those going in a pan with a little bit of hot oil and start sweating those down. So if I could cook those for a minute, I could cook those for 5 minutes for some light browning, or I could cook those for 20 minutes and get some deep caramelization, and each of those variants is going to change the final product. The same with our poblanos. I can throw those in there with my mirepoix and just saute them, but I can oven roast this for an hour and then skin it. I can put it over open fire and char grill and fire roast that poblano, and each of those variants are going to change that recipe. And so students will do that. They'll work with a standardized recipe, but what are little variants where we can make this dozens of different ways to really find the flavor that we're looking for like what's going to make them a signature chef, what's going to kind of put their twist on everything that they make.
Oh, how special. Because I just like to think it's just an additional seasoning here and there, but I'm already learning from you. What did you call this? A mirepoix?
The mirepoix is your onions, carrots, and celery, and usually that's a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio of the onions being the most. But again, like a variant, I could double the amount of carrots I put in here. It's going to change the sweetness of the dish. And so usually when you're doing R&D, you might make a dish 5 or 6 different ways and then kind of Frankenstein 2 of those dishes that you liked and then come out with your final product with what you want to put on your menu.
So which flavor are we going for today?
So we have the fire roasted poblanos. I use Yukon Gold. So again, simple variant. These are both mealy potatoes, but the russet is a little more mealy. And this gives more of a creamy finish. So if you're going to puree the soup like we would do, we'd put it in a food processor or blender, or we can use the immersion blender and just blend it in the pot. This is going to give a little more mealy, and this is going to give it a little more of a creamy finish. Now, if we're not going to blend this, if we wanted to do just a brothy poblano soup and not puree it, you'd want to use like a red potato, which is a waxy potato, not a mealy potato, and that potato is going to hold its shape and it's going to have a different mouthfeel. All right, and then so this is all the soup already blended up. We'll finish that with a couple ounces of heavy cream just to really finish out that mouthfeel and kind of cut the richness. But my wife is lactose intolerant, so at home I finish soups with coconut milk instead, and I have been loving the things that I'm producing at home with coconut milk instead of milk or heavy cream, so I've been incorporating that into recipes too, so another variant.
Same. Proud of myself. Okay, I have to ask you, it's been a joy just learning these little things. What do you love about working with students? What do you love most?
So sometimes we have students that are already in the industry, maybe they're in their 30s or 40s, and then we have students that are fresh out of high school and have never been in a kitchen, don't know anything about the industry, and I get to kind of treat all of those students the same. I'm going to start them at the same level. I'm going to finish them at the same level. Like molecular gastronomy is like changing the structure of food using sodium alginate and calcium chloride and like chemicals and stuff. And so I get to see them all learn the same things and learn that teamwork, but I get to see them become their own. It's just like being a musician or an artist, you know, a painter that kind of through years of painting develops their own style. Chefs do the same thing. They find their way through experimentation and research and development to kind of find what makes them their tweak. So maybe, you know, Latin cuisine or Asian cuisine or something like that. So they find that along the way, and then they'll come back after they graduate. I went to culinary school 15 years ago, and I keep in touch with some of the people that I was a student with and seeing where they're at now, the things that they're doing in the industry. And so I know that my students will have that experience 10, 15 years from now. And I hope they reach back out to Nōssi and I get to see where they go in their careers.
And share their food with you,
For
right?
sure, absolutely.
Yes, before we go, there's a final product.
Yeah, we finish it with a little
Yeah.
sour cream and some parsley and paprika on top.
Awesome,
Yum.
thank you.
Chef's kiss. Thank you so much, Chef Zach. Learn culinary leadership skills with professional kitchen training, menu development, and restaurant management. Just visit the school online at nōssi.edu. I might join too.